Alright guys, welcome back to our next backflip build video. Alright guys, so today I got a special build to show you guys. Alright, so this right here is a speed build. So before, when the game just came out, there was another speed build that I have on my channel. You can check it out, but it's an old video that got patched. So that was a regular speed build where you can move incredibly fast, guys. So this build, you could run through anything you want, as long as you don't gotta do an objective to get past somewhere, right? So they patched that when the game just came out, because I guess they didn't expect it to be like that, or people to be using it like that. But people was using it for everything. People was just running through the game and just running through the whole thing quickly, bro. So I guess they patched it because they didn't like it. But now there's another speed build that I want to show you guys, and it's incredibly fast as well. And it's kind of not practical because you're running backwards, but if you do it right, it's still a valid build, because you just got to run backwards for a little bit, and then you can turn around, see what's going on, and then you start running again, right? So let's get into it real quick, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. But before I do that, guys, remember what I always say: just hit that like button if you like what I'm posting, guys, and tune into my other videos on my channel. Subscribe to the channel, guys, for more awesome content, guys. Please, it really helping me out. And for all the guys that's commenting, liking my videos, and subscribing to the channel, I really appreciate it, guys, because it's really helping me out and I'm growing. And yeah, as I said before, hit the like button so that the YouTube gods could put out my video to more people, right? All right, so let me get into the build real quick, and I'll show you what I'm rocking with. There's specifically some cards that you really need, but there's some that you don't really need, right? So let me just go through it real quick, and I'll show you all the cards you need. Some cards, they work hand in hand, and you need them to work together for them to boost your speed. One of the main thing for this build, you got to be aiming down sight. That's when you hold down the trigger. If you have a weapon in your hand, you'll be aiming down sight, and then that boosts your speed. But you won't have a gun in your hand. You'll be using like a melee weapon, right? So the best person to use is Hang. Why? Because you have the axe, and axe is the fastest swinging melee weapon in the game. That's the best person to use because he off rip comes with that little axe, right? Or hatchet, whatever you want to call it. You're gonna hold down the trigger, as you can see in the gameplay. I don't know if I'm gonna put it at the end or while I'm talking. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. When you hold down the trigger, he's gonna put it like he's loading up the hammer, right, or the axe. And then that's basically like you aiming down sight with a melee weapon, and then that's boosts your speed. The first card that I have right here, Marathon Runner, some no movement speed penalty for strafe and backpedaling. Backpedaling is when you're going backwards, so this is how you're moving dumb fast, right? I got Mad Dash that also boosts your sprint by 20%. Fleet of Foot, 8% move speed. I got Dash, 5% move speed, 5% sprint speed. Hellfire, so this is one of the main cards that you need. You got 45% move speed while firing, right? So basically, aiming down sight, that's like you firing your gun. So if you have the axe or any weapon in your hand and you're aiming down sight, you're holding that trigger, that's basically the same thing. So you get that boost in speed. So once you turn around or you could go forward, you're still getting that boost in speed. But if you do it backwards, it's way faster. I'm telling you, as you can see in the gameplay in the background. You get 3% move speed while not firing. Then I got high V sight, got 30% aim down sight, and then I got 15% move speed while ADS, 15% move speed while firing. Again, see, 50% move speed while firing. As I said before, when you hold down that trigger with any melee weapon, that's basically you firing the melee weapon, if you get what I'm saying. You're not firing any bullets, but that's how the game sees it. You're still firing or aiming down sight while firing. So that's another boost again by 15%. And then I got Cross Trainer, I got 20% stamina, 20% stamina regen, move speed 3%, and I got 5% health. Energy drink, 50% stamina, 25% weapon swap speed, 50% speed while firing. Again, you get another 15%. So all that adding up, and that boosting your speed whenever you're holding down the trigger. Then I got slow resistance, 10%. Also, I got heavy attack, right? So hold down the trigger while melee weapon to perform a heavy attack. So as I said, when you hold down the weapon, that's how you boost your speed, because you're holding on the weapon, which is your melee weapon, right? And as I said, it's like is like you're firing, so everything works hand in hand. They work all together. Heavy attack deal 100% increased damage and expand 50% more stamina. Alright, so as long as you're holding down R2 or whatever it is, if you're on PC or whatever, holding down the trigger button, you're boosting your speed, right? Because it works hand in hand with all these other cards. More speed while firing. Yeah, exactly. Then I got Berserker. Each melee kill grants 5% melee damage, 5% melee speed, 5% move speed for 4 seconds. So you can get, as you can see in my gameplay, there's a certain pattern you gotta follow. I'm gonna explain that at the end because I gotta get to all the cards so you can know what I'm talking about. And I got Expire T5, right? Expire T5. Create a powerful blast that do 20 fire damage to weak spot. After initial blast, continue to deal 1 damage per second for 7 seconds, right? So whenever you activate this also takes up one of your slots. So whenever you activate it, it do damage to the enemy's weak spot. And then that boosts your damage and your speed, right? Using this card, which is Pepping Step. Precision kills grant 8% more speed for 5 seconds. So once you activate Expire T5, you're activating Pepping Step because it's damaging the weak spot and it's killing them. So if it kills them in their weak spot, you're getting that boost in speed again by 8%. So that's how they work hand in hand, guys. Then you got on your mark, when a horde is triggered, your team restores 7.5 ammo, grants 10% move speed while firing, 50% reload speed. But the main thing is just that move speed, that 10% move speed. So whenever you trigger a horde, you're getting that move speed by 10%, right? Also, I got Advanced Magnifier, right? 125% use speed. Then I also got Run Like Hell, 12% move speed, 15% sprint speed. So yeah, as I said, there's a specific pattern you gotta follow to maximize your speed. So first, as you can see in the video, I use the expired T5 first, get that weak spot damage, then that weak spot damage plus that weak spot kill, depending on who, and then it boosts your Pepping Step, which boosts your speed. So that's how it works. Use them together like that, and you're always getting that boost in speed. So as long as every time you get your expired T5 to use it, and then that will activate Pepping Step. Then also you activate Berserker. Once you get that melee hit, that boosts your speed as well. So these 3 cards or 4 cards right here work hand in hand. So yeah, so that's basically it, guys. So just use them like that. I'll just keep saying you don't gotta keep running backwards for the whole time. You can pull out your gun whenever you're ready or whenever you want, and you can bust it real quick, turn back around, and keep going. That's how it works, guys. Just make sure you're holding down the trigger when you're going backwards, and that's the fastest way you can move in this game as of now, guys. So yeah, that's basically it. As I keep saying, if you see anything that can make this build any better, just let me know in the comment section down below, guys. Hit that like button so that the YouTube gods could send out my videos to more people, and subscribe to the channel, guys, for more awesome content. And remember to always say, guys, health is wealth, peace and love. I'm out. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And also, let me get rid of all my stamina so I can show you, because you don't need stamina for this as well. Everyday stamina. Damn, that's got a lot of stamina. Alright, hold on to it. And you still got that speed. See? You don't need stamina for this.
Got a bad feeling about this.